had some issues with the sound and whatever. Um, I wasn't gonna be spending much time playing guitar or whatever on here, but I changed my mind. Mainly because I was getting bored just sitting here. But hi Irene, how are you doing? Uh, just chilling. Um, hoping this works. I changed it up a little I'm good. Brinkany and the cat are good. We're safe. We're warm. We got food. I got some Yeah, what? Just curious. What was the deal? Why are you in your car now? Why have you been in your car now? Did something happen? Did like did like perps ruin your living arrangement? What? I I just wondered. Did you did you just try to get away from the people? What what happened? I mean, well, you see, uh, Irene, I, I know you probably heard this before from me or other people, but these fuckers will fall. They won't leave you alone. It doesn't matter where you go. So I've tried to stress to a lot of people that they say I gotta move, I gotta move, I gotta get away. You know, but they, huh? Yeah, well, yeah, like my wife just said right there at the beginning, I was like, God, we got to get the fuck away from here. We got to get out of this trailer park and away from these fucking slimy stalkers. And as it went on, and that was early on, but I realized it don't matter where you go. There's someone I'd spent a lot of time watching her her channel. Her name's Amal Dawood, and she went from here to the UK to Spain, and they followed her. And they keep following her, kept following her. Haven't heard anything from her. She hasn't done anything on her channel in fucking 6 months, more that I can remember. I mean, I don't know if she's okay because they follow you and they're gonna try and kill you. no matter what. So it in my opinion behooves you to stick your ass right where you are, that stand your ground, as it were, and because the devil you know, right? The devil you know versus the one you don't.
Uh, People I went to be with got scared, and they got paid. They don't know. Well,
I understand that they got scared. I mean, these people will go after your family. They'll go after your friends, and I don't know the exact you know scenario, but whether they blackmail them or just threaten them or tell them bad shit about you, whichever the case, they make life hard for you, and that's what their job is. And as I've been telling you along the way, um, they're not hiding cameras in your house. They're not hiding cameras in your car. They don't have microphones. This shit's all done with brain computer interface, infrared cameras, acoustic devices. Um, you know, over the years, I've done a lot of research and found all these damn tools that they can use, and they use AI in conjunction with these tools. And but for the most part, the brain computer interface, if without it, they can't do any of this shit because they can't get your brain data, and they can't steal your loved ones' voices, and you know talk to you in your dead mother's voice, or your sister, or your friend, that high school friend, without using the brain computer interface and getting those voices out of your head. Um, but yeah.
they should know about Windows, but that's cool. God, I understand one thing. This is our life now. Yes, it is. So I'm not going to leave you alone. I just have to find a way to deal with it, and I will trust and believe I will, because I am
That bitch. Yeah. You got to be that bitch. You have to, because they don't leave you a choice. Um, uh, I don't know how well this microphone is working along in tandem with the guitar. I've had an issue with the when I start playing guitar, you can't hear me talk or sing or anything. But I don't know. You might be able to hear me, because when I start playing, it's just like I'm sorry they got you in your car. Um, but I in the future I plan to get my own brain computer interface, BCI headset, and even go live with some of the findings because even with the recordings I've done on the tablet of the V2K, it just leaves something to be desired, and you can't really hear exactly what they're saying as the observer, like you know, because it sounds like they're underwater and it's garbled because it's just something they do that make it almost impossible to get a decent recording of all the death threats and the harassment. But I I haven't really been doing any lives for, I don't know, a month or so now, and the main reason for that is because like you said, this is your life now. Well, I've come to the realization if you don't play, they can't win. If you don't play the game, they can't win. So uh, and they love hearing your pain. Okay, that's what this is all about. They like hearing about when you talk about when they've rotted your fucking teeth out with the machine, or they make your stomach hurt or your neck hurt or give you horrible migraines, all that shit, or mess with your eyes and whatever, fuck with your dreams. They love hearing that. They like seeing you complain or cry. Hi, Spirit. How are you doing? Long time no see. Um, I've been communicating with with someone that's a pretty famous YouTuber. I'm not going to mention their name yet. I've talked to him about it, but I just mailed them one of my pictures that I drew, the dragon in the clouds one. I don't know if they've received it yet. Um, I hope they have. I hope they get it. But I know how the gang stalkers like to put you in a box and call you this, call you a racist, rapist, whatever they want to call you, all the sick shit they like to call you, and they tell everybody that you are this and you're not. But um, the whole denigration is to get you to react and to be angry and come on YouTube and sound, you know, sound distressed and whatnot. Um, well, oh, so you've actually talked to somebody in person? Yeah, uh, that's good that you're trying to help them. We got to help each other with this. That's basically why I kind of stepped back from doing the long lives, and I'm not going to really, with the panels and all that. Yeah, I agree. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Clean. But I'm glad you're trying to help that person, Spirit. Um, Maybe with your experience, you can help them a little bit. I know it's hard to try and help other people when you can't help yourself. you know, but still, if you're like me, you still try, even though, even though you feel like a bag of shit, you don't like seeing other people feel like a bag of shit. Um, Here I came on here to play my guitar and, and try not to think about this shit, but here we are. But here we are. Uh, but I do recommend, like I said, I plan on in the future getting my own brain computer interface because they're everywhere. They're pretty cheap. You can get one, and that's why gang stalking and the harassment with the V2K and the mind reading is so rampant because the shit's everywhere. Um, I know they're talking about how AI gives the ability to mind read and all that shit now, but it doesn't have that ability without BCI. AI can't AI can't do shit without that BCI being able to get your EEG brain data. It can't do anything like that. So they're I don't know. I feel that's a distraction because they don't ever mention much about brain computer interface and the horrors of it. So I try to look for that stuff and present it because AI's being touted as the big horror, that everything's going to be ruined because of it. But the things like the pain you feel, the shit that they cause you, and the V2K and the dream manipulation, it can't do any of that without brain computer interface.
I will pay you to instruct me because you don't pay me what? You're not paying me shit. I'm not gonna take your money. I'm not after your money.
I'll say that again. I'm not here for your money. I've never been here seeking money. You're not gonna see me asking you for donations for for anything, pretty much. Um, if you, as I've told people before that have said, give me your give me your PayPal and I'll donate some money to you. Well, I tell those people donate to St. Jude, give it to the little kids that that are going to have a future in this world, maybe that need your help more than a 58-year-old man that's nearing the end of my life. So I don't need that kind of. If you're going to help somebody that has a future. As a target, I don't really feel like we have a future. So you'd be better off giving your money to some charitable organization. And I'm not saying I don't like money. I couldn't use money. I mean, I'm poor. I'm on disability, but um, I have a roof over my head, and I have my lovely wife, and I can sit here and do my thing, even with these, evil, demented perpetrators following me around and whatever, denigrating you to everybody they know. But that's going to happen whether you got money or not. So like, don't don't feel obligated to offer me money, Irene, for the research I've done, or the information I try to help you with. I mean, I don't know all the answers. I'm not a gang stalker. I can't know all the answers about gang stalkers. I only know what I experience and what I've learned. Let me read what's going on in the chat here. Let's see. Well, she could have been flat out and told me she was scared, but instead she went about it in the chicken shit way and collected cash. I got it red-handed. Drove up with the exchange, was happy. My deceased son, yeah, I know I had that. Yeah, they were talking to you in your dead son's voice, right? Did you love that? Did you love these psychotic perps? Yeah. Yeah, they messed with me with my dead mother's voice. They messed with me with my dead sister's voice. Um, they continually impersonate me wherever it is they stream their shit. Just that's a constant. Um, um, and the impersonation they do is that they use your voice, your face, whatever, and you know, like Joe Biden said, you know, when did I say that? You know, that when he signed that executive order about the impersonation with AI and shit. Um, but they do that because you know they get people to believe that you're some horrible person and that you've done all this shit. Um, well, since I was a teenager, I did some pretty dumb shit when I was a teenager. I did some really dumb shit, but I I don't care where you look, but you can Google my name. You can do your stupid background searches. You are not going to find jack shit about me anywhere criminal wise. You're not going to find it because I don't do it because I'm not a criminal. Um, what I did when I was 14 years old or 16 or 19 or 20 is none of your goddamn business. What I'm doing now really is none of your goddamn business, but they try to make it their business. Um, uh, but when you say you'll pay me to instruct you because we are getting that before January 1st, trust and believe me, I'm leveling the playing field. You're going to be my teacher and tell me how to use the phone. Oh, you're going to get a BCI? Well, um, I, I'm not going to be able to train you because I don't have one myself. If I had one myself, I'd have to learn how to use it myself. Now, I'm sure that probably when you do get one, it has some sort of manual, but you'll have to do some research and understand what's going on with it. Um, like some of the videos I've shown, the webinar that I showed with the scientists, that's the one you really need to look at because that's what the gang stalkers are doing. They take their group of gang stalkers on the BCI and they play out their actor scenarios or whatever, and then they run it through AI to clean it up. And that's what they are doing with that. But the main reason I want to have one is to record my own my own EEG data, and then use an AI interface to decode that data so that I can show just just what they're saying, just what they're doing, all the crazy fake images, all the death threats, all the harassment, and all the framing, and just all the bullshit, just all the bullshit that the gang stalkers do to you. It's kind of what I was trying to do with recording it on my tablet, recording the V2K, but that's just it just doesn't cover it. But if you are a targeted individual, I've shown you a few places that just from a Google search, um, the BCI headsets and the headphones, BCI headphones, are out there. They're generally pretty cheap. If you got like $300, you can get a decent one. Um, but I'm saying mainly to get one, to just to record your own your own EEG data and have some sort of record of what they're doing to you while they're doing it to you. Um, like I said, if I had $300 to spare, I'd have already bought one. But like I said, I'm poor. I don't have the money to spend on one. If I need a new pair of struts on my car right now. I've needed them for a while, but I don't have the money to buy them. So it's like you do what you have to do. I'm going to end up getting some struts one of these days. But one day I'll probably get a BCI if I live that long. But I recommend any targeted individual get one of your own and learn how to use it. And if you feel like using the infrared camera or um, uh, or magnetic encephalogram device to detect somebody else, which what I mean is as one of your perps is, use the infrared camera to point at them the way they point at you in your house, and they can see everything you're doing with their infrared cameras, and that's how they're able to get your EEG data through with the FLIR camera, with infrared cameras, and that's how they can watch you. It's simple. They fucking simply point it at your house, and they can see everything you're doing. They can see where you're in the shower. They can hear they hear what you're doing with, and see what you're doing through your eyes with the BCI. So it's a non-invasive way to survey you 24 hours a day. Now they can use their scenario to program the AI to continually do it 24 hours a day. So even if there isn't a person behind the device, it can still be operating with an AI, with an artificial intelligence program. So, and this is not just coming from me. This is research, and this is science. I'm talking science here. I'm not talking imagination here. I'm not talking science fiction. It's in the movie. Not some made up fucking bunch of shit. And that's kind of the reason why the Five Eyes are hard at China. They want to blame China for this, but they're not looking at their own country. They're fucking doing it right here. It's not like they aren't doing it right here, next door to me, around the corner, whatever. But it's easy for you to know who your perps are because they make they They present themselves to you. It isn't like they're hiding from you. But I have noticed a difference in their attitudes. They're a little bit more desperate because they know that the technology is not a secret anymore. Not everybody thinks it's just do some kind of super secret military do weapon anymore. It is a directed energy weapon, but it's not some radar gun or this and that. You can get them at fucking Walmart or Amazon yourself. And that's why it's so there's so many people that are able to do it, because it's so easy to get the technology, and it's been around for a long time. They just have been suppressing it. That's why I say they're trying to say with AI that kind of a distraction. They're trying to blame AI for it. It is part of it, but it's not the main part of it. Ed, what difference does it make why I think they're targeting me? I hear that a lot. Why would anybody target you? You're not special, blah, blah, blah. Well, that doesn't make a fucking difference. Doesn't make a difference why they're being assholes, why they're shitty people. It just makes a difference that they're shitty people and they picked you out. And now you're being targeted. You're being targeted for torture. I don't care if it's about art, music, something you said to piss somebody off. I don't care about that anymore. That's not important. Not important anymore. The motive isn't important. What is important is that they're doing it, and it gets ignored. That's the important part. No matter how many of us talk about it. And trying to break it down to everybody's schizophrenic or paranoid. I'm not paranoid. I'm not schizophrenic. And that's some bullshit right there. That's just them trying to write you off, and that's the ignore the targeted individual because you can't. But just because you asked, why do I think they're targeting me? They're targeting me for money, just like they're targeting you for money. Maybe they're jealous. Maybe they just don't like you. Maybe it because they're stealing. But yeah, Irene, as far as if you have any like, I mean, if you want to talk, um, I mean, and private, I mean, you can always get on my Facebook and message me on Facebook, or you could call me on the phone. Um, that's pretty easy. Uh, I don't. I'm not gonna. If you want my phone number, you can message me about it. Oh yeah, I have a theory why they chose me, but I have a pretty good idea why they chose me. But yeah. Yeah, that's a song I wrote. Haven't played in about 10 years, maybe 20 years. So I kind of forgot most of it. What? Let's see if anybody else is talking. You're gonna scoot. Okay. I don't know if you're still listening, Spirit. I don't see any numbers, but yeah, they enjoy playing the mind games with the BCI, with the dream manipulation, giving you some sick whatever dreams. I'm not going to go into any specifics about the dreams because it's just stupid. And after they're done playing the dreams to you, they like to talk at you and see what he's doing, and I'm like, no, fucker, I'm asleep, dude. You're the fucking jackass playing this shit off like it's me doing something. I mean, 4 o'clock in the morning, they wake you up. They wake you up after they're done presenting you with this stupid dream. You can find out how they do that with BCI. Muse has an application that's called has I think it's called the movie something to do with movies, but you can put yourself in the movie, and that's basically what these fuckers are doing is they're putting you in some kind of distorted movie that they created from well, I'm just going to be specific about this. Like, say, my childhood home. They've used my childhood home before and throwing that in there with themselves in there. Rondo put herself in there, Ian or whatever, Ron or whoever the fuck's doing it at the time. Yeah, I know the people that are doing this because they wouldn't be putting themselves in there if they weren't doing it, trying to start shit. Um, the the reality of it is just a bunch of mind games. They put you in sexual situations, disgusting murder shit. Well, just all kinds of weird, just weird as they can get. Last night they were doing some alien shit. I'm just tired of it. That's what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to sit here and complain about it because that's what they want to hear. I'm gonna sit here and say that they're shitheads, but um, I just I don't see any point in complaining about the things that they do to you because that's what they want to hear. Because then they can laugh with their buddies and say, "See, we did that. We're funny, aren't we?" Yeah, no, you're sick. You're disgusting. You're egregious. You're basically the worst people on the planet. So that being said, since I'm kind of done pretending like I play the guitar, um, yeah, for now. Um, but that's funny too, right? Saying I'm pretending. It's like I pretend I can draw, you know. I sit here for hours and pretend I can draw these pictures that they talk shit about or my music. But whatever. Thanks for coming out. Uh, everybody, perps and targets and those that aren't involved at all alike. Have a good night. Enjoy your Sunday evening or whatever. Monday, isn't it? Shit. Monday evening, I'm day off, whatever. But have a good night. Try and get some sleep if you can, if you're a target, even with the harassment and the whatever the hell they're doing to you. Um, and see you around.